Canada, our fair and noble land. I don't actually know. I don't really know what the rest of the Canadian anthem is. I'm gonna sing Blame Canada. Blame Canada, blame Canada. I don't remember that either. Ah, shit, hang on. It did nothing load. It didn't load yet. Yep. Hello, everybody. Okay, Alright, that'll be good enough. Anyway, everybody, today is the Canadian. It's the Canadian Thanksgiving's Day. How cool is that? I'm actually doing two Thanksgiving specials this this month. The first of the first is the Canadian, obviously. And then after we've done the Canadian, then we go play something on the American Thanksgiving. Now I don't know what was gonna be the game that I'm be playing for the American Thanksgiving. I thought for a second that I'll play Yukon on the American Thanksgiving, but I'm going to play on a Canadian Thanksgiving instead because honestly I think that stream will be mean. That stream would be a little bit mean to me personally. Me to the Americans. They're, for all this snap bullshit and the Democrats fucking sucking Trump's whatever. Anyway. Anyway, let's get a move on.
This here's the Yukon Trail. Biden product from Mech.
July 1897. The United States was in the throes of a depression. Times were tough, and people were beginning to lose hope. Then, from out of the north, came astonishing news. Gold. And the rush was on. Across the United States and indeed the world, tens of thousands of people caught gold fever and set out for the remote Yukon area of northwest Canada. For all who took part, it would be the adventure of a lifetime.
Yep, I've been prospecting all my life, and I never seen nothing like it. The rivers are full of gold. But if you want to strike rich...
No, let me do that again. I think I made it started by accident. Maybe I can get to unstart this. Hang on.
This here's the Yukon Trail, another exciting product from Mech.
July 1897. The United States was in the throes of a depression. Times were tough, and people were beginning to lose hope. Then, from out of the north, came astonishing news. Gold.
I mean, this is starting less, so there's that.
And the rush was on. Across the United States and indeed the world, tens of thousands of people caught gold fever and set out for the remote Yukon area of northwest Canada. For all who took part, it would be the adventure of a lifetime.
Yep, I've been prospecting all my life, and I never seen nothing like it. The rivers are full of gold. But if you want to strike it rich, you better hurry. Claims are being snapped up faster than greased lightning.
Hot off the presses. Read all about it.
What if Klondike even graze then? That's something else. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Klondike Gold Rush. The goldfish that save that's the goldfish that saved President William McKinley's career, by the way. Yeah, well, a short you know, kind of history lesson anyway. So when William McKinley became president, he campaigned for on the gold standard. Now the thing with the gold standard is that was deflationary. So, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. Obviously, the deflation is actually pretty bad for the economy as a whole. And it was especially bad. It was especially bad back in the day. So much so that that entire populist movements sprang up around like, hey, allow free coinage of silver into this, and you know the inflation, let the inflation climb up a bit, and it will make the debts less expensive, and it will make the people richer. But anyway, multiple gold rushes and some refining techniques let they go a little bit some good inflation anyways. And William Jennings Bryan, who did campaign on the free silver, by the way, followed with William McKinley again and lost even harder. Okay, Dai, gateway to Yukon or scan we best route to Goldfields. Shop at Pioneer upstairs.
Howdy, stranger. You'll be needing a ticket to board any of these ships to Alaska. If I were you, I'd book first-class passage to Dai.
Yeah, of course you'd send it. Dai, you frickin' sellout. Dai? Never heard of it. Where is it?
Why, Dai is the gateway to the Klondike. It sits on the southern coast of Alaska Territory. Prettiest little town you ever did see. From there, it's an easy hike and boat ride to Dawson City and Gold Country.
Tell me more about the trip from Dai to Dawson City.
From Dai, you take the scenic Chilkoot Trail, the shortest route over the coastal mountains. On the other side, you'll launch a boat from Lake LaBerge and float down the Yukon River straight into Dawson.
Tell me more about the trip from Dai to Dawson City.
From Dai, you take the scenic Chilkoot Trail, the shortest route over the coastal mountains. On the other side, you'll launch a boat from Lake LaBerge and float down the Yukon River straight into Dawson.
Can I buy us the place in Dai?
Of course, I recommend it highly. There's no sense lugging everything from Seattle on up to Alaska. My pleasure. Remember, Dai's the place to be.
Dai's the place to go fuck yourself.
Well, you could go to Skagway, which is just a stone's throw from Dai, but that town's nothing but a hangout for hooligans and con artists.
Man, sounds like the place for me. Yeah, sure.
There's a ticket office just up the street. Just tell the clerk that you want to go to Dai.
Hello, friend. I'll bet you're a stampeder. The best way to start your journey is to board a ship to Skagway.
Where's that?
Skagway is the premier port in southern Alaska. It's the best jumping off point to the Yukon goldfields. From there, it's an easy hike and boat ride to Dawson City.
Skagway to Dawson City.
From Skagway, you take the White Pass Trail through the mountains. It's not the shortest route, but it's the easiest. Once you're through the mountains, you just take a boat from Lake LaBerge down the Yukon River to Dawson.
Can I buy us by Skagway?
Naturally. The fine citizens of Skagway are dedicated to serving the needs of stampeders such as yourself. You can buy whatever you need at very reasonable prices. You're welcome. Remember, Skagway is the best way. Your only other choice is Dai, but that's just a backward little outpost with nothing going for it. Skagway is where the action is. There's a ticket office downtown. Remember, be sure to book passage on a ship that's going to Skagway.
Well, now when the first we choose first choosing the you know where we're going to, I think I'm gonna choose Skagway because the Dai lady, she said, well actually the baby, but what's the point of lugging the place from Seattle to Dai when you can just buy in Dai? Yeah, well. Yo, here's the thing, lady. Supply and demand, okay? I know all about supply and demand, and let me tell you something, Mrs. Dai. She, Dai is, I don't have faith in the supplies in Dai, okay? I don't really have too much faith in the Skagway too, but at least he didn't tell me to. Well, he didn't mislead me too, okay? He's an honest man. I can tell he's an honest man. Skagway is the best way. Anyway, yeah, we're going to Skagway.
Shop now or be sorry later. Get all your Klondike supplies at Pioneer Outfitters. It's on the main street downtown. You can't miss it. We're open until 9 o'clock tonight. Don't get excited and rush away unprepared. You're going to a country where grub is more valuable than gold and frequently can't be bought for any price. We can fit you out quicker and better than any store in or out of the Klondike.
Anyway, yeah.
Greetings, stranger. Welcome to Seattle. My name is Clarence Berry. My wife and I have just returned from the Yukon with more than $100,000 in gold.
Congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you.
Who are you?
My name...
That's fantastic. How did you do it?
We just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
What do you mean?
I was tending bar up in 40 Mile. One day an Austrian by the name of Anton Stander came in. Stander said he'd found a good claim, but he was flat broke and needed supplies.
So what did you do?
I gave him some money and half of a claim of my own in exchange for half of his claim. In just one winter of hard work, I took $140,000 in gold out of that claim.
Any advice?
Well, I suppose there's two things you should know. First off, when we left Dawson, there was hardly any food up there. If I were you, I'd plan on hauling in an outfit that would last you at least a year.
What's the other thing I should know?
You must expect to be disappointed. You may prospect for years and never find a paying claim. Then again, you just may be lucky enough to strike it rich. If I were you, I'd buy it in Seattle. Things are cheaper here, plus you never know what you'll be able to find up north.
Thanks for my advice. I've made note of it.
You're welcome.
Well, goodbye. Well, anyway, how are you, fine lady?
Hello, it's nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Ethel Berry, Clarence's wife. Thanks to our luck in the Yukon, we are probably the two wealthiest people in Seattle.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fix it in the future, but yes, sorry about the starting audio, man.
The first thing we're going to do is buy me a diamond wedding ring. We were very poor when we married. We had money for a trip to Alaska or a wedding ring, but not both. Luckily, we decided to go to Alaska.
How romantic. What else do you plan to do?
Well, before we struck it rich, Clarence worked for long hours and short pay on a fruit farm in Fresno, California. I think we might go back and buy that farm.
Who are you?
I'm Ethel Berry.
Congratulations to
Thank
you. Anyway, how do you have any advice?
I would say the most important thing is to find yourself a good partner. I don't think either Clarence or I could have made it alone.
Goodbye, and this guy, how are you?
Hello there. You must be another one of those stampeders.
Why do you suppose there are so many folks headed to the Klondike?
Well, in case you haven't noticed, the whole U.S. economy has been in a depression for some time now. People have hardly any money, and what little they do have, they've been squirreling away.
So you think people are looking for easy money?
That plus the prospect of adventure. Nobody's stopping to think that they don't know anything about gold mining, or that they're leaving their jobs and families behind. Everybody's got visions, or delusions, of striking it rich.
So what has been happening in Seattle lately?
It's been mass hysteria ever since news about the Klondike hit town. It seems like most every Seattle resident has the fever. Folks are leaving town as fast as they can.
Like who, for example?
We've got nobody to run the streetcars. I haven't seen a policeman in days. The newspapers losing its reporters. Even the mayor up and quit.
Is there anybody staying in town?
Seems like the only people left in Seattle are the shopkeepers who are selling outfits to stampeders.
Well, goodbye then, gentlemen. Okay, outfitters.
Hello there. Headed to the Yukon? You appear to be alone. The only kind of outfit I sell is made for two people traveling together. You should get yourself a partner.
Why would I want a partner?
From everything I've heard, the Yukon can be a pretty rough place. One person all alone wouldn't stand much of a chance.
So where can I find this partner?
If I were you, I'd check the ticket office. That's where most of the unattached folks seem to hang out.
What do you mean by outfit?
An outfit is a collection of all the supplies you'll need to make it to Dawson City and do some gold mining.
So I guess I'm going to need to get. They're looking at so there's a collection of partners.
Hello! I noticed that you don't have a partner. You'll definitely want to get one before you buy your tickets. Getting to the Yukon is too difficult for an inexperienced person all alone. You'll be much better off with someone to share the load. The other folks here in the ticket office are all looking for a partner.
Can you recommend one?
From what I've heard, there are 4 qualities that will increase your chances of striking it rich. First, of course, it's good to know something about gold mining. Next, you'll need plenty of money. Things are very expensive up there.
What are the other qualities?
Well, I've heard that there's a lot of hard work involved. You've got to haul a ton of supplies over long distances. And it helps if you're handy with tools, because what you can't buy, you have to build yourself.
Okay.
Howdy, stranger. Folks call me Sadie. You look like you could use a partner. One who knows a thing or two about gold mining.
Alright, I was planning to take this job by myself.
You ever done any gold mining? I didn't think so. It's lonely, back-breaking work. You wouldn't last a week without a partner.
Why should I choose you to be my partner?
Are you kidding? I'm the best gold-earned gold miner in the world. I struck it rich a few years back in Colorado. Run into some bad luck, though. Lost it all in a poker game. That's why I'm heading up to the Klondike.
I have $350 in cash. How much do you have?
I got $500. We can put all our cash into one big pot and be equal partners.
Yeah, I want to trust you with your money, lady. Anyway, this person.
Hello. My name is difficult for outsiders to pronounce. You may call me Linda. I was born and raised in the area where you want to go. I can lead you to the place where gold can be found.
Okay, now she doesn't know Now she looks like she knows what she's talking about.
In my native language, you would be called a chichaco, a tenderfoot. Life in the north is much different from what you are used to. Without me to guide you, your feet will become very sore.
Man, sure enough. So why should I choose it to be our partner?
You must get to the gold fields as quickly as possible. I can carry more supplies and cover more ground than outsiders.
So okay, how much do you have?
I have $500.
Well, what a crazy coincidence! The other lady has $500 too. Anyway, nice talking to you. I'll let you know later.
How do? The name's Jake. If you're looking for a partner, I'm your man. I'm a master carpenter, and I'm itching to go get me a big pile of gold.
I was planning to make this trip by myself.
I was thinking that myself, but I changed my mind. From what I hear, life in the Yukon's a lot easier if you've got someone to share the chores and the expenses.
I don't trust you, man. Anyway, why should I choose you?
Once we get to the Yukon, we might need to build all sorts of things. A cabin, mining equipment, a boat. Building stuff is my specialty.
Okay, how much do you have?
I have $500.
Now what the hell? Same amount of gold. Well, I don't know the last guy.
How do you do? My name is Midas T. Golden. Might you be seeking a partner?
Now I was planning to do this trip by myself.
Yes, that was my original plan as well. However, several people have advised me that it would be unwise to travel alone in the Yukon. Something about inclement weather, I gather.
Yeah, sure, weather. Why should I choose you to be my partner?
I am a well-to-do businessman, and I am willing to share my money with you.
So how much do you have?
I have $750, and I would be happy to share it equally with you.
Okay, that is more money, but no, I'm choosing her.
I see that you have not...
Okay, let's be partners.
Okay. I will trust you with my money. Now we need to purchase tickets for passage on a ship to Alaska.
Okay, I'll go get the tickets.
I see you found yourself a partner now.
I'd like some information, please.
Certainly. How can I help you?
I'd like to see a schedule of departures. Okay, August, September 1st, 8th.
What else would you like to know?
Do you think I should go to Skyway or Dai?
To tell you the truth, I don't think it makes much difference. The two towns are just a few miles apart. I suppose it just depends on which ship you want.
Why are some ships more expensive than others?
The most expensive ships are the most seaworthy, they have the best captains, and they're ready to depart later today.
What about the others?
The medium-priced ships are reliable, and they'll be sailing in a week or so. The low-cost ships are coming out of retirement, so to speak. They're getting some repairs and won't be ready for a couple of weeks.
Well, thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Where would you like to go?
Well, I'll check with my partner, I guess.
What is it, partner?
Do you think we should go to Skyway or Dai?
We should go to Dai. That's where the Chilkoot Trail begins.
I am already regretting my decisions. Anyway, how much do you should spend on tickets?
The sea can be very rough between Seattle and Alaska. We should buy tickets on the safest possible ship. That probably means the most expensive tickets.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess buy the medium one.
So, have you made up your mind?
Two tickets to Skyway, please.
Which ship would you like? The Alki costs $40 per person. The Rosalie is $30, and the Willamette is $20.
Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. The Alki sounds awesome. Alki sounds awesome.
Certainly. That will be $80 for you and your partner.
Okay, it's a deal.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you. ha.
Hello again. Well, I suppose you're well.
Hello again. I would say the most important.
Oh, it's...
Okay, nothing new, I guess. Anyway, go get some outfits.
Hello again. I see you found a partner. What can I do for you?
I need some supplies for a trip to the Yukon.
Of course. What would you like?
I'm interested in the outfit.
Yes, an outfit has everything that you and your partner will need. It has cooking supplies, mining supplies, cold weather clothing, a sled, and a supply of food.
Okay, I need to check with my partner.
Which item would you like to talk about?
Tell me what you think about the outfits.
I'd rather carry our supplies now than pay higher prices later.
Alright, fair enough. Now, do you think we should buy the sled?
Yes, we will each need our own sled to haul supplies over the mountains.
Tyler.
We would probably save a little money by buying it now.
Okay, don't think we might need a whipsaw.
A whipsaw might be very helpful. We should try to be prepared for anything.
Alright,
Have you two made a decision?
tell me more about that.
There's a hatchet, a hammer and nails, some rope. There are mining supplies, of course, a gold pan, 2 shovels, a pick, and there's a sled for hauling everything over the trail.
What about... Yeah, I'm doing nice, thanks.
There's heavy underwear, wool socks, 6 pairs of mittens, 2 pairs of shoes and boots, not to mention a tent and some warm blankets.
What about food?
You got your basics. Flour and yeast for making bread, cornmeal, oatmeal, rice, beans, bacon, sugar, salt. There's dried fruits and vegetables so they're not so heavy to haul over the mountains. And there's plenty of coffee and tea. You're welcome. So would you like to buy an outfit?
Yes, sir.
You have 3 choices. The outfit with 365 kilograms of food costs $320. The one with 725 kilograms is $370. And the one with 1,090 kilograms is $420.
Well, I guess I'll buy the most expensive one, I guess.
Certainly. Anything else?
I'm interested in the sled.
It's for hauling supplies. You do get 1 sled when you buy an outfit, but since you have a partner, it's a good idea for each of you to have a sled. It costs $40.
It's a deal.
Certainly. Anything else?
So I'm interested in a whipsaw.
It's a big saw. It takes 2 people to operate. You and your partner can use it to saw a tree trunk into boards. It costs $8.
$8 to steal.
Certainly. Anything else?
That's all for now, thanks. Okay, so how much cash do we have? 300, that's alright. Okay, who is this? Who the hell is this ex guy?
Good day to you. Heading to the Yukon? I have some things for sale that will be of great interest to you.
What do you have?
I'm selling some items that you will find very useful or valuable up in the Yukon. Today I have a crate of eggs, and I have a pair of gold-sniffing gophers.
Gold-sniffing gophers? What?
Normally, it takes weeks of back-breaking work to dig down to where the gold might be, and you never know if you're digging in the right place.
So how can the gophers help?
These are specially trained gophers. They have a nose for gold. All you have to do is set them loose, and they'll start digging directly above any spot where gold is buried. Guaranteed. They only cost $10.
I don't know. I don't think gold emits much of a smell. I don't think so.
This person is trying to steal our money.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, she didn't even hesitate.
So, would you like to get the gophers?
No thanks, I smell a rat.
Very well. Do you want to hear about my other item?
Yeah, sure, about the eggs.
Folks up in the gold country have plenty of beans and flour and so on, but they're starving for some good fresh eggs. I'll sell you this crate for only $10. I'm sure you can resell them for at least 5 times that amount.
I'll check out a point wrong, yes?
We can sell them for a profit in Skagway or Dai, but they would rot if we tried to take them all the way to Dawson.
So, would you like to get the eggs?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Now, are you interested in my other item?
Not interested. So, we're going...
Are you ready to depart now?
Yep.
2 on the Alki, I see. It's ready to sail. Step right aboard.
Alright, here we go. Oh, hi, Scurvy. How you doing? Each passing southbound ship has news or rumors from the gold fields. There is a report that both the Chilkoot and the White Pass trails are clogged by a mighty multitude of stampeders. Cars, pack horses, dog trains, and men are said to be merged in the mass confusion. yeah, we don't actually celebrate Thanksgiving either, but thanks. Thanks, Kirby, thanks. Anyway, how you doing? Remarkable totem poles are visible along the southeast coast of Alaska. They are made by Haida and Tlingit carvers. Contrary to popular belief, the totem poles are not religious icons but serve as symbols of significant people, events, and beliefs. We do have something similar to Thanksgiving in Poland, but it is not that Thanksgiving. It's something much different. Anyway, the Lynn Canal is the entrance to both Dai and Skagway. The first leg of the journey is at an end. Word has it that unloading supplies from the ship will be a nightmare. For one thing, everyone's supplies are mixed together in the cargo area. Then waiting in Skagway and Dai are men, pirates really, who are trying to collect huge fees for ferrying your supplies to shore.
This is Skagway.
Alright. Even the milk is dried. Going east. Sell up the trail. Get your sled. I have cash left.
Huh! Another stampeder. What do you want?
Okay, so who are you?
I'm called William Moore. I set up this town back in 1888 to take advantage of the White Pass Trail. Now all these newcomers are taking over.
How'd you come to Alaska in the first place?
I've been looking for gold all my life. Been to California, Peru, you name it. Struck it rich more than once. My sons were up here looking for gold in the Yukon.
Did they find any?
Not exactly. But they told me about a rumor of a hidden mountain pass into the Yukon. I came up to see for myself. I had a hunch that there would be a big strike, and I figured I could build a railroad through the pass.
Tell me about the White Pass Trail.
Well, you're looking at maybe the first white man to cross it. Back in 1887, an Indian, name of Skookum Jim, and I surveyed the whole trail. I named it after Sir Thomas White, the Canadian Minister of the Interior.
Oh, thanks for the follow. I got a little bit sorry about this, and I had to see who followed. Anyway, tell me more about Skagway.
Well, it's named for an Indian word that means the home of the north wind. I've never seen a more beautiful place in all my life. I set up a trading post here in '88 and just been waiting for the gold rush to begin.
So you must be pretty happy now.
As a matter of fact, I ain't a bit happy. These stampeders just came in and acted like they owned the place. The worst of the lot is that scoundrel Soapy Smith. They even told me I gotta move my house to make way for a road.
So what are you gonna do about it, huh?
I'll go to court to prove that this land is mine. Meantime, I still got a plan to strike it rich. I'm building the pier. Everybody'll have to pay me to use it.
Okay, well, anyway, old man, I'm headed to Yukon. Do you have any advice?
If I were you, I'd get up there as fast as you can. There was already a bunch of sourdoughs in the Klondike when the gold was discovered, and there's thousands of stampeders on their way now.
Alright, deal.
Hello, friend. Can I interest you in a simple game of Find the Nugget?
Yeah.
I've got 3 cups and 1 gold nugget. See? I put the nugget under one of the cups, then I move the cups around.
So far so good. Then what?
When I stop, you tell me which cup is hiding the nugget. I'm willing to bet you can't do it. If you guess right, you win the bet.
I understand. Yeah, but I'm not interested in gambling, no. No, gambling is bad, okay? Gambling is bad, okay?
Hello. I suppose you're looking for someone to haul your supplies. Sorry, I can't help you.
So, what are you?
I'm Harriet Pullen. I arrived in
Whoops, so sorry,
I'm Harriet Pullen. I arrived in Skagway a short time ago with $7 to my name. Now I'm making a good living by hauling supplies over the White Pass Trail.
Why don't people just haul their own supplies?
Well, some folks do, but it's awfully hard work. If you have the money, it's much easier to hire someone like me with a team of horses.
I see. You come have an
I've decided to seek my fortune here in Skagway. If you're going to the Yukon, about all I can say is good luck.
Hundreds crowd the steamers. Ships hustle off overloaded. Barrett Boy can only say good luck. This sounds serious. Photo studio. Good trail blocked by fallen horse. General store dying. This is photos.
Good day. Welcome to the Skagway Photograph Studio. We have pictures from all along the Yukon Trail. Feel free to look around.
So where's this arcade?
Hello, friend. You look like a real sharpshooter. How would you like to try your hand at a little game of skill?
How do you play?
I've put some targets on conveyor belts. When I set the belts to moving, you shoot as many targets as you can.
What else do I need to know?
You get 25 bullets. You get 25 points for hitting a plate, 50 points for a big bottle, and 100 points for a small bottle. You need exactly 1,000 points to win.
How much does it cost to play?
A mere $5. A drop in the bucket for a well-to-do stampeder such as yourself.
How much does it look like?
You get 25 bullets.
What can I win?
If you get exactly 1,000 points, I will tell you where to find the best gold mining spot in the Yukon.
If you know where the gold is, why don't you get it yourself?
I'll be honest with you. Gold mining is back-breaking work. It's a lot easier to sit here and collect $5 apiece from hundreds of stampeders like you. This arcade is my gold mine.
How many other people have won this valuable information?
Not a single one, and that's the truth. I purposely made it very difficult to win this game. But it's not impossible, and if you do win, you will be richly rewarded.
Are all the people... $5, damn, are all the people in this town scammers? Yeah, it seems... Yeah, pretty much they pretty much are. Anyway, well, I guess I'm gonna... I don't really care about all these games, I just want to sell the eggs, damn it.
Hello, friend.
So, who are you?
I'm an adventurer. I travel the world in search of excitement.
That brings you to Skagway.
Yeah, the lure of gold, of course. Just like most everyone here, I'm on my way to the Yukon.
How does Skagway compare to the other weird places you've visited?
I have stumbled upon a few tough corners of the globe during my wanderings beyond the outpost of civilization. But the most outrageously lawless place I have ever seen is Skagway.
What's so bad about Skagway?
It seems as if the scum of the earth has come here to rob and murder. There's no law whatsoever. Might is right. Only the most well-armed and cautious are immune to danger.
I see. So they have advice for me?
Leave Skagway as soon as you can, before Soapy Smith and his gang relieve you of everything you own, including your life.
Well, cool. Anyway, do you want to buy some eggs off of me?
Hello, neighbor. My name's One-Eyed Jack. How about a friendly game of cards? I'm dealing a game called Yukon.
How can I be sure you want sheep?
In this town, that's a fair question. We'll let your partner be the judge. Your partner can watch both hands to make sure we both play by the rules.
So how do you play this?
I'll deal 5 cards to us both. Then I'll play a card. Then you play a card of the same suit. High card wins. After each trick, we both draw another card from the deck.
Is there any money involved?
It's a card game, isn't it? We can play for 10 cents a point, or 50 cents a point.
So how much might I win or lose?
There's a total of 125 points in the deck. In a typical game, you might win or lose by 10 or 20 points.
Well, that's a pretty cool game, but I'm not interested. Anyway.
Welcome to Skagway, my friend. If there's anything you need, you just come to me.
So, who are you?
I'm Jefferson Randolph Smith, but my friends call me Soapy.
What brings you to Skagway?
A sense of civic responsibility, my friend. I owe it to my fellow Americans to offer my leadership abilities here.
How do you mean?
I'm a particularly skilled organizer and problem solver. In boom towns like this, it's hard to know who to trust, but you can always trust Soapy Smith.
Sure, how'd you get the name Soapy?
It's a name that was generously given to me by some grateful gold miners in Colorado. I gave away hundreds of bars of soap to some folks who could really use it, if you know what I mean.
Do you have any advice for me?
I would recommend resting here in Skagway for a few days before you head for Dawson. While you're here, you might want to pass the time with a friendly game of Find the Nugget.
Yeah, I don't know about it, Soapy. Can we sell the eggs now? Who's
This is Dai.
Okay. Dai.
Harry! You look like you're headed for the Klondike. I just came from there.
So who are you?
I'm Gold Dust Charlie. I've got $20,000 in gold and I'm headed to the outside to celebrate in style.
So where'd you find all that gold?
Well, since I've already staked my claim, I don't mind telling you. It was on Bonanza Creek, at 11 above.
What's 11 above?
That's a mining term. That means 11 sites above the original claim on a particular creek.
How'd you get someone Dawson to die?
I came over the Chilkoot Trail. I'm not carrying much more than my gold, so it was pretty easy.
Have you any advice for someone who's gone to the Yukon?
Well, I'm afraid it might be slim pickings. The gold was discovered last summer, you know. Sourdoughs like me who were already on the Klondike stake most of the good claims right away.
So you're saying you might as well go home right now?
No, I wouldn't say that. Your odds of striking it rich are pretty low. But there's always a chance you'll get lucky. Get to Dawson as fast as you can and try to stake a claim near where other miners have had success.
Goodbye, anyway.
Klondike news, hot off the presses. Read all about it.
Sure thing. Say, you wouldn't be keeping a journal, would you? I'm looking for Klondike stories to sell to newspapers on the outside.
As a matter of fact, I do have a journal. I'm interested in buying it.
I am indeed. I'll pay you $20 in gold. The only thing is, I would need to copy down everything you've written, and that takes time. Is it okay if I return your journal tomorrow?
No, I don't have time to wait.
I understand. Here, you can have a newspaper anyway.
Alright, thank you. Cause of, yeah, it's I already had that actually.
Sorry, I've already been hired out.
So where are you?
I am of the Chilkoot division of the Tlingit people. We are native to this area. I am hiring myself out as a packer. I carry people's supplies over the Chilkoot Trail.
Why do people carry their own supplies?
In some places, the trail is too steep, even for a sled. Many stampeders are not strong enough to carry a heavy load on their backs. We Chilkoot have been doing it all our lives.
But how hard can it be to carry a few supplies over the mountains? But, okay, I accidentally skipped that passage. The weather is bad, bitter cold, howling winds, never-ending snowstorms. Also, the Canadian Mounties demand that you have a year's worth of food and supplies. You must make at least 20 trips from here to the summit and back. I bet I'll be able to carry our own supplies.
That's just as well. All of the packers have been hired by people who arrived before you.
So, do you have any advice?
The best advice would be to hire a packer. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any available.
The saloon. Well, there's a wanted poster here.
Hello, friend. My name's Eddie the Sharpener. I'm a different kind of stampeder. I'm carrying gold into the Klondike.
What you mean?
Well, I'm not gonna dig gold out of the ground. I'm carrying gold into the Klondike.
How are you going to do that?
I reckon that, come spring, there will be thousands of picks, knives, and axes that need sharpening. I intend to be the only person in Dawson with a grindstone.
Hello again. Are you ready for a game of Yukon?
Oh, this guy looks pretty shifty.
Woe is me. I'm stranded here with no money and no way home.
So where are you?
Well, I was a stampeder like yourself, but I was robbed of everything I owned.
How did it happen?
I stopped in for a little refreshment at the saloon in Skagway. A friendly-looking fella asked me if I wanted to step out back and look at a bald eagle. Sure, I said. It was a setup. There was no eagle. Two men appeared out of nowhere. They beat me up and took all my money. And when I staggered back out to the street, my outfit had been stolen.
So what are you going to do now?
I reported the crime to the man in charge of Skagway. He called himself Jefferson Randolph Smith. He said he was outraged and he promised to help me.
What did he do?
Nothing. I later learned that Jefferson Randolph Smith is better known as Soapy. It turns out he's the leader of the gang of outlaws there. So I left Skagway. Now I'm just...
I see. Do you have any advice?
Stay out of Skagway. And from what I've seen, Dai isn't much better. If I were you, I would trust no one, and I would get out of town as soon as you can.
Hello, stranger. Is there something I can do for you?
Hey, look who's there. Look who's back. I have something that you might like to buy.
Oh, really?
I have a crate of eggs that I'll sell for free.
Eggs are hard to find up here. It's a deal. Folks will be glad to have eggs. Can I do anything else for you?
I'm just browsing.
Hello again.
No, I don't fancy shooting. Anyway, well, I'm going back to Skyway and the White Pass.
Should we start on the White Pass Trail now?
Let's start up the okay, no. Let's go to the Outfitters.
Have you decided? Of course.
Okay, never mind.
Should we...
Let's start up the trail right about now. Can you imagine trying to get a horse with a full load over this jumble of bush and fallen trees? Can you imagine trying to do it with a full load on your own back? Alright, we're moving. We're moving. Speed is favored by manufacturers, including the weather. The amount of food you're carrying, your health, the number of sleds you have, and the partner you have selected. On the one other factor is the steepness of the trail. In some places the trail is too steep for sleds and you must carry everything on your back. You cannot carry all your supplies in one load. You either carry a load of short distance, see it down, and go back for another load. For each load. I guess I'm going up for the medium.
That was a bad fall you took. We should stop and let you rest for a day or two.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I guess so.
Here we are in White Pass City.
Okay.
I hope you have better luck than I did.
Okay. So, who are you?
After what I've been through, I hardly remember my own name anymore.
What happened?
It's been one disaster after another. I set off from sheep camp a couple of weeks ago with 3 months' worth of food and supplies, which I figured would be more than enough to get me to Dawson.
So, what went wrong?
Everything. First off, I didn't realize how hard it is to carry supplies over the mountains. I never worked so hard in my life. And when I was about halfway to the summit, I got caught in a blizzard.
So what did you do?
The only thing I could do, wait. It didn't stop snowing for 10 days. When I finally got to the summit, the Mounties wouldn't let me pass. They require everyone to have a full year's worth of food and supplies.
So what are you going to do now?
I really don't know. I'm broke. I can't afford to buy more supplies, and I can't afford a ticket home either.
Do you have any advice for me?
Yeah. Turn yourself around and go home.
No, I don't think I will. Anyway, we're back. Anyway, we're back. We're back.
Howdy. You look like you're heading to the Klondike. I just came from there.
So who are you?
Folks call me Flapjack. I struck it rich in the Klondike.
Where did you find the gold?
Actually, I didn't find any gold. I made a fortune off of other people who found gold.
How'd you do that?
Well, I was in the Klondike when the big strike was made, but I was laid up with a bum leg.
Tough luck. So what did you do?
Well, I couldn't go out prospecting, so I stayed in Dawson and opened a little restaurant. I made a fortune selling home-cooked meals to hungry miners.
How'd you get from here from Dawson?
I came over the White Pass Trail. There sure were a lot of people going up as I was coming down.
So what is it like in the Klondike?
Things are quite a bit different now from what they used to be.
How do you mean?
Before the strike, there was only a few of us miners in the Klondike. We all looked out for each other. Now the whole area's crawling with greenhorns, and they all just seem to be looking out for themselves.
So what's it like in the Klondike?
Things are quite a bit...
Oh yeah, I think I already asked that.
Are you headed up the White Pass? Be prepared for the worst.
Gold. So what are you doing here?
My husband and I are trying to find a way back home. All but one of our horses are dead. We have no money.
What happened?
We thought it would be so easy. When we got to Skagway, we bought 4 horses for $800 apiece. We figured they would make it easy for us to pack our supplies over the mountains.
So what went wrong?
Normally, the trail would be good for pack animals, but with so many thousands of people and animals tramping over the trail, it became a sea of mud and rocks. Then, to make things worse, it snowed for 6 straight days.
Oh, that must be tough. So what did you do?
Unfortunately, we did what everyone else was doing. We pushed our horses past the breaking point. We literally worked them to death. We couldn't carry our supplies without horses, so we had to abandon everything.
So what you gonna do now?
We're going to have to try to find some odd jobs in Skagway or Dyea to earn our passage home.
Do you have any advice?
It's lucky you're on foot. The trail is impassable for animals.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Hello, stranger. Is there something I can do for you?
Nice supplies.
Of course. Certainly. I sell food in 180 kilogram packages for $60 apiece. Each person needs about 45 kilograms of food per month. The Canadian government will require 455 kilograms per person when you pass Canadian customs.
Yeah, I guess I'll get 180.
Certainly. That will be $60.
Here you are.
Thank you. Can I do anything else for you?
That's all for now, thanks. Well, onto the White Pass Trail.
Should we continue on the trail now?
Right, let's go. And we might need a heavier load. You know, we gotta be prepared for the worst. Gotta be prepared for the worst. The White Pass Trail has come to be called the Dead Horse Trail. Jack Lorne Bansford here, he wrote, "The horses died like mosquitoes in the first frost, and from Scally to Bennett, they rotted in heaps. They died at the rocks, they were poisoned at the summit, and they starved at the lakes. For many stampeders, the gruesome treatment of horses will become the most enduring memory of the gold rush." Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, that was fucking brutal. God damn.
Your leg looks really injured. We must stop and take care of it.
Yeah, sure, let's stop.
Welcome to Canada.
Okay.
Okay, you're next.
Who are you?
The Northwest Mounted Police, at your service. You have arrived at the border between the United States District of Alaska and the Northwest Territories of Canada.
So what are you doing here?
There's a shortage of food in Dawson. We're here to make sure that you and your partner are bringing enough for yourselves. We're also collecting an import tax.
You must pay a tax to bring American goods into Canada.
Can we pass?
My men have taken inventory of your food and supplies. You have enough. Now all you need to do is pay the import tax. That will be $100, please.
All right, okay.
A thief has made off with some of our food. Perhaps you should check our supplies to see what is left.
Okay. Yeah, I think we still have a lot. You're so tired yesterday. We ate the potatoes without adding water. Management.
Your leg looks really injured. We must stop and take care of it.
Yeah, sure. And I'm just going to go back to the medium load, I guess.
In a blizzard like this, travel is not wise. We must wait for better weather.
Ah, dang it. The meadow serves as a good place to camp and rest on the way from the summit down to Lake Bennett. Well, that is a little bit nicer
than... A thief has made off with some of our food. Perhaps you should check our supplies to see what is left.
Thank you. Anyway, yeah, we still have a lot of left. Anyway, the mess was a lot more potent than a dead horse's thing.
The trail is blocked by a rock slide. It will take at least a day to clear it.
Okay.
That was a bad fall you took. It looks like you may have sprained your ankle. I would advise that you rest for a day or two.
Okay, you know what? I think I've had enough of resting. I'm good. The Northwest Mounted Police built a log cabin to keep tabs on the stampeders on the way from the summit to Lake Bennett. Okay, we need to speed up a bit. We need to speed it up.
A thief has made off with...
Yes, thank you. What I wouldn't give for some apple pie.
I fell down and hurt my leg. I need to stop and take care of it.
Okay, stop and take care of it. Lucky, how you doing? Hello, Lucky. How you doing?
A thief has made off with some of our food.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Welcome to Lake Bennett. You will be here until spring. While you are waiting, you will need to build a boat.
Who are you?
I am Sam Steele of the Northwest Mounted Police. I'm here to make sure that all persons remain here safely until spring. In Canada, you will find none of the lawlessness that exists in the Alaskan towns.
What are you doing to protect people's safety?
My men and I resolve disputes among Klondikers. We are also recording the name and home address of every single person, more than 7,000 so far. In case of an accident, we want to be able to inform the next of kin.
So why do we have to wait until spring?
From here to Dawson City, it is lakes and rivers all the way. You must wait for the ice to melt. You should be aware that there are some dangerous rapids, especially at Miles Canyon.
Tell me more about this Miles Canyon.
It is a deep and dangerous gorge. It has sheer cliffs of granite, which no one can climb, and a very strong current. In Miles Canyon, you must be sure to stay in the middle of the river.
Yeah, no problem, Lucky. No problem. Go look some bit. Go look a bit. Yeah, yay. Okay, anyway, what should we do to pass the time until spring?
Most of the time you will stay in your tent to keep warm. You will also need to build a sturdy boat. Then, when the lakes and rivers are clear of ice, you can sail to Dawson.
And where will that be?
I do not expect the spring thaw until mid to late May. This far north, winter lasts a very long time.
Oh. Okay, maybe you shouldn't have rushed that. Maybe? I don't know, maybe. What should we do to pass the time until spring?
Most of the time you will stay in your tent.
So how do I go about building a boat?
You will need some logs and a whipsaw. When you have those, you will need to look at the boat plans on the sign by the lake.
So what I get to logs?
You're in luck. A couple of stampeders ended their partnership over an argument about who had to be at the bottom end of the whipsaw. You can use the logs that they left by the lake.
How could a whipsaw cause such a big argument?
2 angels could not use a whipsaw without getting into a fight. It takes 2 people to work it. The one on top pulls up, the one on the bottom pulls down, and does the cutting.
What's so hard about that?
You have to put a chalk line on the top and bottom of the log, and both people must cut exactly along their line. But you can't see what your partner is doing, so something is sure to go wrong. Both partners will swear it was the other one's fault.
Anyway, where did I get...
You're in luck.
Who are you? How do you get there? Wow, now it's suckily.
Hello!
So, who are you?
I am Dr. Luella Day. Before I set out for the Klondike, I was practicing medicine in Chicago.
And why did you decide to come
I
here?
had been working in a hospital for 3 years. I needed a rest. One day, my secretary suggested that I go to the Klondike. Immediately, I said yes, I will go to the Klondike. I will attend the sick and I will make a fortune.
How did she get here?
From Chicago, I went to San Francisco. There, I met up with 4 gentlemen. They agreed to help me get to the Klondike if I would provide medical services to them.
So that what happened?
We took a steamship to Victoria, British Columbia. From there, we were scheduled to take the steamer Clara, Nevada, which is returning from Alaska with a cargo of gold and lucky miners.
How did the things work out on the Clara, Nevada?
We never saw her. She was lost at sea with all on board and with her load of treasure. We finally took another ship. We encountered terrible weather. We ran out of food and water. We were lucky to survive.
Oh, that's not that. Where'd you get him?
Thank you. His name is Prince Napoleon. I bought him a few weeks ago from a stampeder who was down on his luck. Then I bought a willow basket sled and a harness. Napoleon delights in pulling me around.
I see. Do you have any advice?
Getting here to Lake Bennett has been very strenuous. I would recommend that you rest and relax now to restore your health. When the ice goes out of the lake, you can sail down the Yukon River to Dawson City.
Have you heard anything about the river?
There are some wide spots, lakes really, and some dangerous rapids. I talked to an old sourdough who told me about the Five Finger Rapids. He said the safest route through there is along the right bank.
Hello, neighbor.
So who are you?
I am from New Zealand. I have traveled many thousands of miles in hopes of striking it rich.
Oh, New Zealand. Interesting.
Word of the Klondike gold strike has spread around the world, even to my home in the South Pacific. Just like everyone else who is here, I want to find gold.
Why did you decide to come here?
Word of the Klondike...
How did you get here?
By ship, of course.
Yeah, okay, I see. Do you have advice?
I have been talking to people about how to navigate the river. from what I hear, the White Horse Rapids are very dangerous. To be safe, you need to stay in the channel on the right.
The channel on the right. That's pretty consistent. Well, I guess I can't talk to her. I don't know. I mean, the plan 2 looks nice, but what I'm really feeling is the first plan, the plan 1.
Spring is here. The ice has broken up. My men have examined your boat and pronounced it fit. You are among the first to arrive at Lake Bennett. Therefore, you may depart today.
All right. You already built your boat. There's nothing more you can do to affect its speed. Upon crossing Lake Bennett, you come to a portage, a path between two bodies of water. You have to carry your boat and supplies about 75 feet from Lake Bennett to Tagish Lake. Many Stampeders stop here to rest, repair the boats, and plan how to navigate Miles Canyon. Miles Canyon, huh? Whoa. Hang. Dang it. Okay, so you should stay on the channel to the right. Stay on the right. Stay on the right.
We damaged our boat coming through those rapids. We could continue downriver at a slower pace. Or we could take 2 days to make some minor repairs. But to be safe, I think we should take a week and build a new boat.
No, we're not build like a new boat. Are you crazy, woman? Let's just repair it, man. White Horse Rapids. Okay, I don't. Oh, okay. We okay, all right. Right. Oh. Oh damn it! They took us to the left.
We damaged our boat coming through those rapids. We could continue downriver at a...
Okay, now let's build a new boat. Let's try the second one. The Five Finger Rapids. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, that's looking much better. That's looking much better. Yay.
Here we are in Dawson.
Yay, we made it to Dawson.
Klondike news, hot off the... Well, hello again. I'm glad to see you made it to Dawson.
I'd like to get a newspaper, please.
Sure thing. Say, have you been keeping up your journal? I'm still looking to buy stories to sell to newspapers on the outside. I am indeed. I'll pay you $20 in gold. I understand.
Gold found near Nome. Frustrated miners leave town. Claims.
This is the claim map. I will leave the decision to you. Just point to the claim you want, and I will take you there.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get any. I don't want any. No, I don't. No, I don't. Can I go? How do I go back? Well, I guess I can't go back. Okay, that's a staked claim. Should be Creek. 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 French Gulch. Chaco Hill. That's a creek. French. Well, I guess I get the number one above El Dorado. Yeah, one above El Dorado.
This is the claim site you selected. If there is gold here, we will want to stake the claim. If not, we can go to another claim. So pick a spot and start digging.
No, okay.
I see nothing here but dirt. No gold.
So much for El Dorado. Well, anyway, number one above French Gulch.
I see nothing.
Okay, another claim, huh? Okay, fine, let's go to Chaco Hill, or whatever the hell.
Well, partner, this looks good. We have found some gold dust.
Let's just claim once more.
I see nothing.
Okay, let's say some other spots. Alright, looking good, that's looking good.
Well, partner, this looks good. We have found some gold dust.
Okay, fine. I'll just take this claim already. Yep. Yep, we got the fourth bag now. So how much can we get? So how high can we get? Yep, fifth bag. Winter is coming, it's time to cash in your gold and head for home. When you're ready to go, click on the trail sign. Yay, I struck it rich. Freaking rich, man. I should shout to dig up gravel and dirt today and want to run through a rocket or sluice box. This is a sluice box. It is used by miners who have found a lot of gold. The box, 10 or 12 feet long, is set to a slight angle. Gravel and fast-flowing water go in at the high end. The low end has slats in the bottom. The big chunks of gravel go straight through, but the gold falls through the slats. All of the mining techniques that you see are variations of placer mining methods that use running water to separate gold from dirt, sand and gravel. Gold has a much higher specific gravity, relative weight than other materials. So when you run water through a mixture of dirt, sand and gravel and gold, the gold sinks to the bottom. Miners use pans to see if an area has any gold. First you scoop up some loose gravel and fill up the pan with water. Then you swirl this mixture around and around. Finally you tilt the pan downwards. The gravel spills out and with any luck some color gold will be revealed. This device is known as a miner's cradle or rocket. It works on the same principle as the gold pan, using water to separate gravel from gold, but it allows the miner to sift through much more gravel in a shorter amount of time. Miners know that some gold is buried many feet below the surface, but digging a mine shaft in the Yukon is slow, demanding work. That's because at just a few inches below the surface is permafrost. Ground that is always frozen. Miners use fire to thaw a few inches of permafrost at a time. Sometimes they keep it all winter and make a big pile of gravel. Then they use rockers and sluice boxes to spring and in the spring and summer. Well, we know about the gold mining now, so let's go hit the trail.
Congratulations, friend. You're rich. Say, you wouldn't want to bankroll an old sourdough, would you? I heard rumor of a big strike over by Nome.
Thanks. Then Peter's hit pay dirt. A Klondike pair among the lucky few to strike it rich. Yay. Hell, I even got on this high score and the third place. Third place too, that's great. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is a pretty short stream, I know, but well, I mean, it's kind of late where I live, you know, 1935. Yeah, basically the evening for me. Yeah, see if we can let's see if there's anybody to raid. Preferably a Canadian, because yeah, it's almost 1 p.m. here. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, time zones, so. Yeah. Let's see if I can defer to Canada. Nope, I'm afraid not. Well, I'm afraid I'm not gonna be raining anybody today. I couldn't really find any Canadians to raid, so I guess okay. You know what? I'll check it one more time. I'll check one more time. Nope, can't find any Canadians. Can't find any Canucks. So yeah, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, just gotta call it for the day. Anyway, have a good afternoon to all the North Americans, to the audience, and especially the Canadians. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians out there, and happy Thanksgiving to Soviet Canuckistan, and good night or good day. I'll see ya. Oh, by the way, did you know that? Did you know that in Canada there was a case where basically the court decided that the Canadian court decided that when the accused said sorry, said sorry that wasn't actually an admission of guilt, and Canadians just do that all the time. Yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah. Anyway, good night.